Are you a freelancer who feels like you're on an endless treadmill of bad clients? Or are you a business who feels like you can't ever find a good freelancer? Hop on LinkedIn or Reddit any given day of the week and you're going to see the same complaints. Freelancers, I can't find any clients who don't flake, micromanage, or underpay me. Businesses, I can't find any freelancers who don't flake, overcharge, and underdeliver. It's basically two groups of people saying, I can't find any good work and I can't hire any good people. Is that actually true? I don't think so. As somebody who does hiring and gets hired, here's what I think's really going on. Yeah, people are flakier than they used to be, for sure. But it's not for the reason everybody thinks. It's not like our brains have changed that much just because of TikTok. We're just drowning in more distractions than ever, but that doesn't mean we can't focus on the things that we are actually interested in. Like the client who just ghosted you, maybe his car got stolen and he's dealing with insurance. That actually happened to me last month, it's not a joke. Or the freelancer who stopped responding mid-project, they could have found a better client and decided that you're just not worth prioritizing. Harsh? Yeah, but that's reality. Look, you and I are the same. We only focus on the things in the moment that we think are valuable. And that means you need to be somebody that's worth focusing on. That applies whether you're a business owner or you're a freelancer. If you're getting ignored, part of the equation is the other person. They could just be a flake, but the other part of the equation you can control. If you're getting ignored, that means you're not standing out. And how do you stand out to people that either A, want to hire you, or B, want to work for you? It means you gotta look like you have your act together. Let me tell you what I'm talking about from somebody that's been on both sides of the equation. If you're a business and you're posting a job description or you're requesting work from somebody and you're being really vague, that's communicating that you have no idea what you want, and that's also communicating that you don't really know how to run your business. Whether that's true or not doesn't matter because that's the message that you were sending. Guess what? The best freelancers or marketing agencies are going to run the other way when they see that. And the only people left after that are the bargain bin freelancers that you do not want to work with. You have to be specific about your deliverables. You have to be clear about your expectations. And in general, just communicate that you are serious about getting this job done. Now, freelancers, you aren't off the hook either. Because if you're like 90% of the people pitching me on Upwork and in cold emails, like this, which I just got on a job I posted the other day. Hello, sir. I have 10 years of experience doing X. I recently graduated from blah, blah, blah university. I know I can help you do a good job. Nobody cares. Imagine you're in my email inbox right now with that message. You are stacked up against literally hundreds of other people sending me the same thing. If I post on an Upwork job, guess what? It's the same. 20, 30, 50 people could have been applying to that job. And 40 of them have a proposal that looks exactly like that. Let me tell you what I do look for and what other businesses look for. Some kind of personality. Show me you're a real person. Be specific about how you're going to solve my problem. Make it feel like if I hire you, my life will be easier. Because once you get this right, you're going to realize point number 3. Money is still changing hands no matter how bad the economy is. Yeah, the bottom 20% of businesses are broke, unstable, and barely surviving. The same goes for freelancers. But just talking about businesses, the other 80% of businesses, they can't afford not to spend money on marketing. Like this guy, looking for a professional, expert level market researcher. Money is not an issue. I need the best work on this, somebody who really knows what they're doing. Let me reiterate that part. Money is not an issue. Just talking about this job in particular. I know for a fact that there were at least 20 to 30 other people who pitched this guy. But he said picking me was a no-brainer. Why? Because when I pitched him, I had personality. I told him that it would be easy for me to do it. I told him I could get it done quickly, aka the things that actually matter to this guy. When a legitimate business has a problem that they actually want to solve, they will throw money at that problem until it goes away. Because when that problem goes away, they make more money than they spent on you. And a lot of freelancers don't understand this. If you're constantly dealing with broke clients, it's not because there are no good clients, it's just because you've only been dealing with the bad ones. And on the flip side, if you've only been working with flaky freelancers who turn in half-finished AI garbage that they swipe from somebody else, it's not because there are no good freelancers, it's just because you've been working with the bad ones. All right, so how do we get better clients or better freelancers? You gotta fix your bait. If you're hiring, ask yourself, are you signaling to the freelancers that you know what you want? Are you writing job posts that attract professionals or bottom feeders? And are you making it clear what the benefit would be if those professionals chose to work with you? Meaning, is it worth their time? This is a two-way street. When you're working with in-demand freelancers, they have their pick of other clients. Now, if you're a freelancer, here's what I want you to ask yourself. Are you writing pitches that stand out, or do you sound like everybody else? Are you positioning yourself as somebody who knows what they're talking about, or are you just another option? And are you making it stupidly easy for people to say yes to hiring you? No matter which side of the fence you're on right now, you can be the exception. I know most of the people watching this video are going to just keep complaining and going on LinkedIn and Reddit and talking about how basically there's no good men left. All the good men are taken. But if you change how you present yourself, I promise you, you will find true love. And for more zero BS marketing tips, hop on my email list at nickbandy.com/email.